And so I got YouTube here, I got Facebook there, and I thought, hey, let's go live on my own account. So if you're interested in the future of voice, Amazon Alexa and all of their collaborators and competitors, then it's so funny. I have to not say the A word. When I say the A word, my Kindle wants to have a conversation with me. So I just thought I'd share it here as well. So this will probably be a boring video off and on. If you want to tune in and engage, feel free. I'm giving free tickets away to the next 5 major voice conferences. There is Voice of the Car. There is, let's get this in both screens, Voice of Hospitality, Voice of Healthcare, Digital World, and Voice of Banking. And then I'm also scheduling a Voice Blockchain Summit and another Future of Voice event. So looking at probably 7 more voice events coming up in the near future. And so we're giving tickets away for these events. We're going live. And so for those that are just tuning in, here in front of me are my personal accounts, and you can see on the TV. I'm actually going to pull myself off the TV. I forgot I was up there. And I'm going to put on the background. There we go. That's where we're at. The Alexa Conference, presented by Voice First FM. And we've gone live on the Voice First FM pages. So I just want to take a moment to let all of you know what we're doing today. I've done a handful of interviews with the folks from Score Publishing, the leaders at the Mayo Clinic. I met with somebody that has Design Voice, a new company out of Mexico, which was awesome. And also Heidi, she's the founder of Ask Marvi. And just been having these great conversations about this event. You know, why are they here? What do they do? What are they working on in the voice space? And what are they getting out of this event? And then my favorite question is the future. I just want to talk about the future with people. And my question is like, hey, tell me about Voice 2024. And tell me about Voice 2100. Like, how will this technology of being able to communicate with a computer or a machine and it communicate back with us, how will that change our lives in the world? And let me share something that I think is very powerful, and one is the elderly. You know, you have to think about the elderly folks that have a hard time today and what voice technology can do for them. You have Alzheimer's, you have dementia. Voice tech can communicate and tell them who they are, where they're at, why they're there, what they're doing, diminish their anxiety and their fear. I'm very excited about that element of voice and how that will develop. Another one is the most impoverished, the least of these. A billion people, maybe a couple billion people. They can't read, they can't write, their education isn't even elementary school level, and they are isolated to labor, maybe making $1 a day if they can find work. Well, as soon as technology can speak to them in their foreign tongue, foreign to me, native to them, and they can speak back to technology, all of a sudden these human beings are elevated and are able to have a much different experience with the world and be more productive. So I'm very excited about what voice does. I see voice as the operating system for human beings to interact with tech, and I see, in my opinion, blockchain or distributed ledger as the thing that will hold all tech and people accountable, and I think it's going to be a beautiful future. So anyways, I'm just going to keep rolling on my personal Instagram and Facebook pages here, and from time to time I'll talk with you and say hello. Hey there, nice to see you. And then I'm rolling professionally, although we're just doing it bootstrap style, but on the Voice First FM Facebook and YouTube pages. So thank you for joining us. We're going to shut this down. I'll be back. I'll restart on the Voice First FM pages with each interview that I do. The interviews that are coming up that I'm super excited about is Emerson. He's the technical evangelist at Applause. So very excited to interview him. I will be interviewing 3 of the leaders at a company called Just AI out of Russia. That will be coming up in a few minutes. I will be interviewing Mari. She leads Voice First Labs and the daily news about voice. And so that'll be a fun interview. I also have Emily Binder, I believe. So excited to meet her. my friend set that up for me. And Patrick Givens from VaynerMedia, who runs VaynerSmart, and the event team at VaynerMedia runs the VoiceCon, so that's going to be a great conversation. Also, the CEO of Pulse Labs, looking forward to that. And there's a handful of other guys and gals that I will grab right here in the Alexa Theater and do some live streaming interviews. So for Instagram and Facebook, I will be back and forth from time to time, and you can feel free to post a question or a comment. I am giving tickets away to all of these voice conferences. All you have to do is tell me in the comment what you project Voice 2024. I'd love to hear your opinion. Where will voice take humanity and technology in the next 5 years, in your opinion? And you'll be entered into a randomized drawing to get free tickets to these upcoming voice events. So for all of you there on YouTube at VoiceVerse FM and Facebook, thank you for joining me for kind of a quick little between the interview hello. And we're going to stop these two videos and restart them with the next interview. It's the bottom right. And let's see. I think we're all set. So Instagram and Facebook, I am going to go find